Welcome to another video. Today's topic is mixed numbers and improper fractions. So what are mixed numbers? Mixed numbers are basically a bunch of integers with a fraction. So for example, 1 and 3/4. This is a mixed number. In this form, a mixed number can also be 99 and 4/7. That's another mixed number. Or 11 and 9/10. That's also another mixed number. Improper fractions are basically a fraction with a numerator greater than the denominator. So for example, 87/4. This is an improper fraction. 3/2 is an improper fraction. 18/11. That's another improper fraction. So how do you convert mixed numbers to improper fractions? So convert 1.5 into an improper fraction. So to do this, there is a specific method. So you have your integer here, 1. 1 is the integer, and this is a fraction. So the method is, you have to multiply, first step is to multiply the denominator by 1, by the integer. So you multiply the denominator by the integer. So 2 times 1, which equals to 2. And then step 2 is you add the product of the denominator and the integer to the numerator. So 2 plus 1, which equals to 3. And third step is you add the number you found in step 2, which is 3, and you add the same denominator of the denominator in the mixed number to form the improper fraction. So then the answer is 3/2. 2.25. This is the mixed number. Convert that into the improper fraction. So step 1, you multiply the denominator by the integer. So 4 times 2, which is 8. For step 2, you add the result of step 1 to the numerator. So 8 plus 1, which is 9. And then you add the result of step 2 to the same denominator in the mixed number, which is 9/4. Another go. So 3 and 2/5. Convert this mixed number into an improper fraction. So step 1, you multiply 5 by 3, the denominator by the integer. So 5 times 3, which equals to 15. And then you add the result of step 1 to the numerator. So 15 plus 2, which is 17. And then you put 17 on top of the same denominator. You put the result of step 2 on the same denominator of the mixed number. So 17/5. So your answer is 17/5. This is your improper fraction. 4.25. So you would do 4 times 4. You would multiply these two, which is 16, and then add 16 to the numerator. 16 plus 1, which is 17, and then you put 17 on top of the denominator. So the mixed number then turns into an improper fraction, which is 17/4. Here's another example. So 5 and 1/6. So multiply the denominator by the integer. So 6 times 5, which is 30. Add 30 to the numerator, which is 1. So the answer is 31. And then you add the denominator on top. You add 31 on top of the denominator. So 31/6, which will give you an improper fraction. Remember, an improper fraction always has a greater numerator than the denominator. Moving on. So how do you convert improper fractions So improper fractions to mixed numbers. So it's the other way around now. Here's an example. 18 over 7. So how would you convert this into a mixed number? First of all, you would see how many times the denominator goes in to the numerator. Sorry. So in order to do that, you just divide the numerator by the denominator, and you find out how many times the denominator goes into the numerator and find the remainder. So for example, how many times does 7 go into 18? You know that the 7 times table goes like this: 7, 14, 21, 28, and so on. So 14 is the lowest that can go into 18. 7 times 2 is 14. So you put 2 and then remainder 4. Since 18 minus 14 is 4. So you have a remainder 4. So you use the 2 and you put it as the integer of the mixed number, and the remainder you put as a numerator and you keep the denominator. So this is your mixed number. So convert 16 over 5 into a mixed number. First of all, you divide 16 by 5. So 16 divided by 5. 16 divided by 5. 5 goes into 16 3 times, because 3 times 15, and it will give you a remainder of 1. Remember to list out your multiples of 5, just so that it makes it a bit easier for you. Okay? So 5, 10, 15, 20. 15 is the lowest number. So 5 times 3 is 15. So 3 5s goes into 16 with a remainder of 1. So your integer would be 3 and remainder 1 over 5. So 57 over 5. Convert that into a mixed number. First step, you find out how many times 5 goes into 57, and then you find the remainder. So how many times does 5 go into 7? How many times does 5 go into 57? 11. So 11, remainder 2. Because 5 times 11 is 55. 57 is 2 units greater than 55, so the remainder is 2. So the integer would be 11, the numerator would be 2, and you keep the denominator. This would be your answer. Now, here are some exercises for you to do. So convert the following mixed numbers into improper fractions. So go ahead, pause the video and try to solve this. Okay, so question 1. Let's just write that as 1, 2, and 3. So question 1. 4 and 2 over 7. So first of all, you do the denominator times the integer, which is 28. Add 28 to the numerator, which is 30. And then you keep the denominator, so 30 over 7. That's your answer. Next one. Again, denominator times integer, which is 35, and then 35 plus the numerator, which is 39. So your answer is 39 over, not 7, sorry, 5. So the answer is 39 over 5. Next one. Again, denominator times the integer, which is 22, and then the integer plus the numerator, which is 29. So the answer is 29 over the same denominator. Convert the following improper fractions into mixed numbers. Again, pause the video and try to do these. So, how many 11s go into 40? 3 times. Remainder, 7. 11 times 3 is 33, which is 7 less than 40, so the remainder is 7. The 3 becomes the integer, and the remainder becomes a numerator. And this is your answer. 65 over 12. Again, find out how many 12s goes into 65. So 5 12s go into 65, remainder 5. So the integer becomes 5 and the numerator becomes 5 and the denominator remains the same. So that's your answer. 403 over 50. So how many 50s go into 403? Yes, 8. Remainder 3, because 50 times 8 is 400. Okay, so the remainder is 3. So the integer becomes 8, the numerator is the remainder, which is 3, and the denominator remains the same. So this would be your answer. And yeah, that's it guys for this video. I hope this was helpful. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. And yeah, see you in the next one.